Taurus, welcome to your 5-card movie star spread. For those of you who have been with me since around September, might recognize the old kitchen table from my last apartment. I'm traveling and visiting some family in Illinois. And with that being said, I am in a house full of love and laughter and many, many children. So you might see somebody walk by, you might hear Mario Kart or Disney movie in the background. Those are not spirits, those are actual people, I promise you that. And with that being said, let's get going with your reading, right? Oh, Taurus, my lord, what to do, what to do. The death of an idea. A very painful ending. You're feeling the sting of something right now. It's like a lingering thing that never really goes away, but is never really part of you anyway. Yeah, that's you right now. Still feeling the sting of a past event. You have these moments of blind faith where you feel like you can just leave it all behind. But something pulls you in every time. Like you want that new beginning. You want to forgive and forget is what you want to do. Like very literally. You don't want to work yourself through the process. You don't want to think it anymore. You just want it to be over and to move on from it. It's almost like you feel like you've processed it enough. But I'm here to tell you that you haven't. You do need a break and you do need a reprieve. Don't get me wrong. But there are still things in this situation that you have to manage and you have to carry for just a little bit longer. However, the end is near. But that's exactly the problem, is you felt like the end is near for so long and it keeps on lingering. Not knowing when the end will actually happen, not knowing when this clean break comes in, feeling like it doesn't matter how much you do and how much you put into it, that other energy is stopping you from moving forward. That other energy is still lingering in the background. Taurus, it feels to me like you have found closure in the situation, but somebody else hasn't. And as you slowly inch away from this person, they try so hard to come and pull you back in. Yeah, see? The decisions in regard to this end have not been finalized. As a real person just running upstairs, I promise. There might be, you might be being, this whole thing might be being dragged out in the court system. No judgments have been made and no justice has been found. It could just be that there are unresolved issues and you've decided, I don't need to resolve these issues, but the other person is still looking for a specific outcome. Whatever the case may be, although you're moving on slowly with lessons learned, the other person is like the swords in the boat, just kind of working against the process of you moving away. This isn't about the decision and the outcome of the situation, okay? This is about the energetic tie, the actual control. So if this is about a personal relationship, so if this is about a friend or a family member, okay, there's somebody in your life that wasn't serving your highest good anymore, so you're trying to distance yourself from that person, and you've made peace and accepted all of the things that have led up to that moment. But the other person is like, no, I want to hold on. If this is about a romantic relationship, like a breakup or maybe even a divorce, okay, the other person isn't satisfied with the finance, with the this. They aren't worried about splitting up the assets or childcare. They just want the control. They don't want to let go of the control of the situation. And negative attention is better than no attention. So they will fight tooth and nail just to keep some sort of hold on your energy. If this is about a work situation, okay, then you're dealing with micromanaging. You're dealing with somebody who, A, from the bottom, doesn't understand your position and is trying to tell you how to do your job or telling other people that you're not doing your job properly. And that still has an effect on your work, even though the person doesn't have an effect on how you do your work. There's a perception that is lingering on you that you're constantly having to work against that has nothing to do with you at all, just idle gossip. Or this is a boss who wants a specific outcome and you're recognizing that their specific outcome is not all encompassing of what needs to be done. So what you're trying to do is give them a better outcome than what they're even expecting. And they're holding some resentment and trying to pull you in for it because they might feel a little bit threatened by you, or they may not understand your position. You know, sometimes we forget that upper management doesn't necessarily know how things are functioning at the bottom line of the workforce. So either way, you're trying to break free of this negative energy, but this negative energy has such a controlling factor that it's not even about the outcome of the actual situation of the relationship anymore. It's just about control over you. Taurus, it's a very hard energy to work with. So I'm going to pull 2 more cards here. Oof. So the advice from the universe is to speak your truth and to stop forward movement just for a short period of time. Halt what you're doing, because if you stop moving away from that person, if you stop working in the opposite direction, they might take a breath and think that you're coming back their way, but then speak your truth and move forward. But that's what's going to give, because like I said, you're moving in this direction and they're trying to reel you back in. If you stop moving in that direction for just a moment, they might let go, and then you can start that forward movement again. So stop working against this person just long enough for them to let go of that grip. And when they let go of that grip, continue your forward movement. Because as you're moving right now, they're pulling you back, and it's just you're expending too much energy fighting against this. Let it go. Let them let go. And then as you move forward, it won't take as much energy, and you'll have reserved what you need for the long run. Let them win this battle so you have enough strength to win the war. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, Taurus, and I'll catch you next week.